Good morning. So, lots going on today, a lot of information coming through. And with the information coming through, it's stirring a lot of people's soup. I'm going to speak really for myself, okay? So, this morning I woke and thank you. I did. I woke up. What an accomplishment. And I started to toddle a little bit, sometimes a mistake. But I started listening to people victimizing and martyring themselves. Someone was like, don't use the word Jesus. It's not his real name. I'm tired of beating people over the head to tell them this. And I'm like, oh, wow. That's kind of lessons I learned a long time ago. When Istuwa Yeshua would come through and say, it's not my name. And then I would just listen to how the external world would try to control my internal barometer of what I knew, and how it actually created conflict of how I was supposed to maneuver through my life. It made it difficult at times, but at the same time, it was teaching lessons for me, and to learn that the external world was just a way to filter information so that I could find places within my internal dialogue on whether something actually fit my puzzle, but it was all grease on my wheel, right? Because it's all information. It's all stuff to make you think, process, but filter, but not hold on to it. Because none of the teachings, none of them, have the absolute. None of them. Many of them have been created and distorted so deceitfully to hide stuff in it. And, we just go on and repeat what's in our DNA. Think about all the nursery rhymes that make absolutely no sense. And yet we sing them. We find a good tune, we sing them, and we make it like, ah, okay? But who wants a rockabye baby on a treetop? When the wind blows, the cradle will rock and the baby will fall. What? Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posies was about the bubonic plague. I mean, think about it. Stuff is supposed to make you think for yourself and to go on a quest and find the many, many menus and pathways to retrieve information and blend it in with what you know, but not to own any of it. Not to own any of it. Because information isn't there for you to own. It's not there for you to own. It's there to teach you to let it filter through. To find out what vibrational chords you're on what resonates. But we're bombarded day after day, lifetime after lifetime of programming. And actually, this is the lifetime that we've come in to have the freedom to choose through and filter through with more grace and ease because of other lifetimes that stifled and stumped us. Which then brought me through to some song that popped in my head that was like, oh, Mandy, you came and you left without taking. And then I started singing, oh, Sandy, no one came and you didn't leave without taking because you took them to the next level. Oh, Sandy. And so I was kind of going through this song in my head, and I'm like, I had to write down, I had to look up the lyrics actually. And it was like, you kissed me and stopped me from shaking. Then I was like, Sandy, you taught me to kiss myself and to shake it. Because you want to shake it up, right? You want to shake it up. All these mundane programs that are placed on us is creating such rigidity. We don't even know what flexibility, balance, adaptability, and movement feels like anymore. So it's stifling. And then there was one part that was like, I'm caught up in the world of uphill climbing. The tears are in my mind and nothing is rhyming. Oh, Sandy, I need a session with you. Oh, Sandy. Because it's true. I came in as an observer and a witness to life. And I've had so many things on this planet and other planets occur in my world that I can't explain. So I've taken a lot of hard knocks and a lot of knowing that I just wasn't like everybody else. But I turned it and fine-tuned it so that it became the engineer. It became the grease on my wheels. It became superpowers to me. Do I wish I didn't get so many decades into life to know what I know? Hell yes. Did I get to this many decades and then take courses and then learn how to custom blend them and use my own experiences to custom blend them for others? Hell to the yes. Which makes the work that I do very different, because it gets turned around to put the grease in your wheels, for you to process, for you not to live as a victim or a martyr or enslaved to what you've been taught this world is supposed to be for you, to you, and then that's where your starting points are. No, you're here to make change. You're here to erase that. You're here to start and blend, custom blend what it is that works for you. And to learn to hone in those inner powers to be your superpowers, so that you're maneuvering with grace and ease and more comes to you through you. This information isn't bought and sold. And like I said, there is no absolute. There is no absolute, my friends. None. What you learn on a visceral, cellular levels beyond what you could see under a microscope or what you have read is beyond the beyond's information. And the confidence that it will instill in you after you get over some of the shocks is amazing. So embodimentofthesoul.com, my friends. Email me at info@embodimentofthesoul.com. You want to get on your path? You need some tools, some skills? You really want to get into the inner know thyself? Oh, Sandy, I need a session with you. Oh, Sandy. So, call me. In the meantime, like, subscribe, share, and leave me your comments. I love them. Thank you.